Hey folks, David York here at the York Way. One of the things that we're seeing a lot of lately is these dust seals. These are your bearing dust seals. This was a front wheel off of a 2017 Indian. These seals are going bad and they're not getting replaced proactively. Now what happens when these seals go bad is water will get past this spacer and get at your bearing, cause your bearing to rust and fail prematurely. Now, how do you know if the seal is bad? First question is, how old is the bike? This one's going on 7 years old. These are made of rubber. Rubber dries out. When it dries out, it will contract. When it does, it pulls away from that spacer. Now I can take this spacer and wiggle it around. Something else I can do is I can take a piece of a business card and stick it down in between there, in between that seal and that spacer. Now, you know, if I can do that with a business card, you know, water can get in there and get at your bearings. So we're going to pull this dust seal. Bearing check says the bearings feels pretty good. I don't expect any issues, but we'll see when we pull that seal off. You can see we've got just a little bit of oxidization here, so we caught this one just in time. The bearing feels good. I don't expect any issues with the bearing. But we definitely caught it just in time. If we didn't replace this seal when we were replacing this tire, we're replacing this tire today. And if we didn't replace that dust seal today, we would be replacing the bearings the next time that this bike was in. You can see we got just a little oxidization right there on the shoulder of the bearing and the wall of the wheel. That's not a problem. The rest of the bearing is cleaning up nicely. I don't have any concerns with that. I'll put that back on my bike. So let's put our new seal on. Get that seal in there nice and square. They don't always drive square, but you can drive them. You can fix it square. That one drove nice that time. I like to use my shoulders to finish it. Nice and flush. Now let's try our business card test again. We're gonna put this spacer back in. This is a spacer between your bearing and your front forks. And when we put this back on the bike, we're going to grease this valley. We put a little bit of a waterproof grease in here. You can see that bearing's tight, or the spacer is tight in there. And let's try our business card test again. And you can see I can't get it to go. It's just going to wad up because that is a nice tight seal. Now I can't get the business card in there. I can't get water in there.